Hi, let me start with something no one told me for a very long time. If you feel stuck, unmotivated, or behind in life, it does not automatically mean that you are lazy. Sometimes it just means that you have been strong for too long. So there was a phase where I thought that something was wrong with me. I wanted to do so many things, but I just couldn't start. I would sit with a full to-do list, and instead of motivation, I felt fear. And the worst part wasn't the tiredness. The worst part was the guilt. Because when you can't explain exhaustion, you start blaming your character. And this is where most people misunderstand themselves. We often think that burnout looks dramatic, crying, breaking down, falling apart. But most of the time, burnout is quiet. It looks like procrastination. It looks like numbness. It looks like scrolling even when you don't want to. It's not that you don't want to try. It's that your nervous system has stopped feeling safe enough to try. Your body doesn't shut down to punish you. It shuts down to protect you. I remember telling myself, just push a little more. Everyone else is doing it. But no one talks about what you are carrying silently. Expectations, unspoken responsibilities, being the strong one all the time. And somewhere in between surviving and performing, we just forget how to simply exist. Healing doesn't begin when you start being productive again. It begins when you stop calling yourself a problem. So if you're watching this and thinking, I should be doing more with my life, try asking a different question. What have I been carrying that no one sees? Sometimes the answer isn't discipline, it's rest. Sometimes it's permission, and sometimes it's being honest about how tired you really are. If this video made you feel even a little less alone, that's enough for today. We don't rush healing here. And if you want more conversations like this, slow, honest, and human, you can stay. I'll be here.